Hello and welcome to the Hawkstone Classic meeting for the year 2000. This year the Scramble takes place on Sunday the 23rd of July, and of course the event is organised by the Shropshire Classic. Now we go on to race 16, the final race in the pre-65 unit over 250 cc's, Group A. Look out for Simon Cheney, number 36. Simon has really had it all his own way in the earlier races. Look out for Grant Horsfield as well, number 11. They're away, Simon Cheney wearing the white shirt. And he leads as they go into the first corner. On lap 2, it's Simon Cheney out in front. Grant Horsfield in second place. Followed by Alan Wright. He finished fourth in race 2. Was that 2-5-3? 1-3-4. Yes, we know him. It's Peter Gerrard. Number 3 was Russell Goff from Bromyard. 4-2-4. Richard Talbot. Simon Cheney on the 1965 Cheney BSA. He's really stretching the field in this race. Oh, and up into second place, Alan Wright. Grant Horsfield now down in third, and followed by 4-1-2, Mark Gessie. And now Mark Gessie after Grant Horsfield. Mark Gessie on his way. I think Grant Horsfield has got trouble with the bike. Up into third place, Grant Horsfield down into fourth. Yes, Grant has slipped back another place. Pat Aldridge, number 364. On the last lap. Bob Savage on the BSA Victor. I think he might have had enough of this race. Here comes the leader, Simon Cheney. He'll be taking the checkered flag in a moment. It's going to be 3 wins in a row for him. And he won this class last year. He has a quick look over his shoulder to see where the others are. They should be coming somewhere. In second place, Alan Wright. Third goes to Mark Gessie. And I can tell you that Grant Horsfield finished in fourth. Peter Gerrard having quite a battle on between number 2-5-1. It was Mike Woods, and Peter just held him off for fifth place. Kim Maddox on the 1965 BSA. The B group of this 1965 unit over 250cc class. Of course, Terry Challoner goes in this one. And I think Terry has got a lot to do if he's going to win this class now. Remember, he made a mistake in the second race. And I don't think he finished in the top 10. Number 51, Charlie Snade from Stafford. The countdown has started. And away they go. Oh, Terry Challoner not off to a very good start. I think he was in third place then. The leader is number 20, Steve Fry. Terry Challoner second. And then, I'm not sure who was third. It may have been Peter Nadin, number 264. Steve Gagg was going well. He was number 65. Oh dear, someone not cornering too well.
Mick Clark is moving up into the last time. We're looking to land.
We're back with the leaders, and Terry Challoner has taken it up from number 20, Steve Fry.
Hard to pick up the bread and pull away. Got the 2 lads.
Then it's Peter Hollinshead from Doug Sherborne. Doug down in fourth place at the moment. He was third in race 1 and second in race 2. As they start another lap, the leader, Terry Challoner from Steve Fry in second place. If Steve can hold on to second place, he'll win this series. And what a race between Peter Hollingshead and Doug Sherborne. That's Gareth Stevens from Pontypool. Number 47 is Adam Purdom on a BSA 350, followed by 429. Oh, I'm afraid I can't find his name. Steve Bond riding a Triumph Matisse. Another Triumph Matisse, that one ridden by Mike Brooks. Terry Challoner starting the last lap. He's not going to make any mistakes in this one. And he's increasing his lead over Steve Fry. Now, who's in third place? We know it was a good race between Peter Hollingshead and Doug Sherborne, and Peter's still there. I think that's number 141, Brent Smith, and just in front of him was 429. The checkered flag comes out for Terry Challoner in this final race for the pre-65 unit over 250cc's. In second place, Steve Fry, and he's going to win this series. Steve has had 2 seconds and a first, and Terry 2 firsts and and also ran. In third place, Peter Hollingshead, just ahead of Doug Sherborne. Fifth place goes to number 264, Peter Nadin. And in sixth place, I think was number 32, Mick Parks. Now the final race for the pre-74s up to 250cc's. The first 2 races have been won by number 40, Gary Parker. Number 5, Andy Story. He went well in race 1. 31 I saw then, that was Simon Jones. 43, Andy Cam. And 372, Michael Walker. Followed by 113, Chris Story. Patrick Bird on the Bull Taco. 124, that was Ed Morris. Number 63, Aussie Byers. And 69, I think it was 69. Anyway, they're on the line, and John Powis is on his way to the starting box. This is another big field. They tend to get smaller towards the end of the day, but not in this race. Keep your eye on number 40, Gary Parker. Brian Littler, number 118, he had a good start. And someone hasn't gone too far. Out on the course now and about halfway round on lap 1. The leader, number 40, Gary Parker. I think it's Brian Littler in third place. I saw Andy Story as well. Gary Parker riding the 1973 Bull Taco. Was it Paul Brinicombe in second place? And was that Brian Littler? Number 5 going well, Andy Story. 42 I can see, Gavin Young. Andy Lane is number 132, followed by Ed Morris. 157, that's Steve Patrick. He's from Stoke-on-Trent. Just a glimpse then of the leader, Gary Parker, about to finish lap 2. And in second place, I think it's Paul Brinicombe. Andy Story being pushed out by someone then. No mistake in the leader, Gary Parker. The rider just behind him, I think, has been lapped. In second place, riding a Kawasaki, Paul Brinicombe. And then it's 118 in third place, Brian Littler. Colin Barry riding a 1974 Bull Taco. Gary Parker about to start the last lap. Keith Alderman, number 701. The Hawkstone hill climb hasn't been a serious problem today. Was that Steve Patrick? Jonathan Weavers is number 164. And he's followed by Andrew Shenton. Oh, and have we got someone stuck on the hill? He's okay, but he'll have to come back down from there. And he's not going to be in the way because here comes Gary Parker to win this final race in the pre-74s up to 250 cc's. In second place, number 196, that's Paul Brinicombe. Third goes to number 42, Gavin Young. And Chris Story takes fourth place, just ahead of Brian Littler. So something must have happened to Brian in that race. Andy Story finishes in sixth place, and he was fifth in race one, but I don't know what happened to him in race two. The riders are coming out for race 19, the third race in the pre-1960 Unlimited class. Neil Vanston, number 260, 215, Warren Manton, 410, John Eckhart. I saw number 18 there, that was Bill McCulloch. Mike Bell from Gorebridge, number 89. I think we'd better get onto the starting line. And who do we look out for? Well, Dave Roper goes in this one, and they're away. As we pick up the leaders, I think it was number 22, Stephen Humphrey. It's Stephen Humphrey from Neil Vanston. In third place, Dave Roper. Then it's number 215, and that was Warren Manton. The field is strung out just a little. I recognise that shirt. It was worn by Rob Griffiths. The leaders change on lap 2. It's Neil Vanston out in front, followed by Dave Roper. Stephen Humphrey back in third place. Then it was 215, Warren Manton. And I didn't recognise the other rider. Richard Harris has just gone through in front of Terry Doman. And number 78, Michael Houston. Number 12, Peter Jackson, and almost alongside him, Brian Jackson. I wonder, are they brothers? Neil Vanston leading this final race for the pre-60s. He finished third in race 2, and I don't know what happened to him in race 1. And he's certainly got a good lead. There's Dave Roper. Oh no, something's happened to him. He's pulling over. So number 161, Jim Aim, has gone up into second place. Warren Manton was also there, and Stephen Humphrey. They started the last lap, and it looks as though Dave Roper is out of this one. Rob Griffiths with that brown band on his shirt. Number 199, I think that was Col Jackson. John Eckhart from Beaconsfield. And that's the winner of this pre-1960 Unlimited race, Neil Vanston from Colliton. And in second place, that's where he's finished in the earlier races, Jim Aim. It's been 3 seconds for Jim, and that could be enough for him to win the series. Warren Manton finishes third.
Third then. I'm sure he will be.
And in fourth place, Terry Doman.
Fourth. 22. Stephen.
Yes, number 22, Stephen Humphrey, finishes fifth. So it was bad luck for Dave Roper in that race. I think he had a problem with one of the wheels. Bill McCulloch from South Shields finishing alongside Rob Griffiths. The riders are coming out for race 20, and this is the final race in the pre-1965 up to 250cc's. And they're ready to go. This class has been dominated by number 7, Andy Roberton. He's wearing the green shirt. It was Andy into the first turn. And up the hill for the first time, Andy Roberton the leader. Doug Sherborne in second place. And just behind Doug, I think that was Rob Jones. Coming round to start lap 2, the leader Andy Roberton on the Cotton 247. And just look at the race between Doug Sherborne and Rob Jones. Doug has beaten Rob in both of the earlier races. With one or two fast riders in a race, it really spreads out the field. Number 28 is Pete Chapman. He has a quick look over his shoulder. I think he hit a bump a moment ago. He'll try and avoid it next time round. Adrian Dickerson, he's got a long journey home this evening to Felixstowe. I'm looking now for the leader. There's Andy Roberton. I'm not sure what happened to Andy in race 2, the pre-1965 unit over 250cc's. I think he was a starter. It's very close between Doug Sherborne and Rob Jones. They're both on 250, so there's no power advantage. And that's the rider in fourth place, John Dowes. He finished 6th in race 1 and 5th in race 2. He's getting quicker all the time. 145, Rob Hamer from Kayassus. He's getting quicker. 9th in race 1, 7th in race 2. If there were another 3 races in this class, Rob Hamer could be one of the winners. But not in this one. It's all over, and the winner is Andy Roberton. That's 3 wins in a row. In second place, he's managed to beat Doug Sherborne at last. That was Rob Jones. And Doug comes in third.